what did you enjoy the most about the program so far?
Probably having the set workouts. The 5:30 every evening. It made it so I had to join, or I wanted to join, and I didn't have to. And I couldn't always just keep making excuses, like I had to go do something, right? And then having the camaraderie of other people going through it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And like if they're logging in and doing the workout, I should be doing it also.
Accountability. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that accountability is also with the diet, right? I mean, it was easy for me at night playing a video game to crack open a beer when I hear one of my friends do it. But, because I'm doing this program, I just said, no, I'm not doing it, right? I'm in this 28-day thing now, 4 months. I'm not going to crack open that beer. Maybe I'll wait and save that beer for when I play golf, or sometime I really want it,
Yeah, make yourself kind of look for it a little bit more.
Yeah, and even this last weekend, I had that accountability because it was my son's birthday, and I knew he was going to want me to have a piece of his birthday ice cream cake. He'd be disappointed if I didn't.
Yeah.
So I planned it. I told him I'm skipping the pizza at dinner. I'm going to have chicken and rice instead. But I'll plan that day so I can fit the ice cream. It's like one serving of ice cream cake.
Wow. That's
so
impressive.
That worked. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but
a little give and take, right? It's like a little give and take. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, what would you tell someone if they asked you about your experience working with myself and the community so far?
It's been positive and encouraging. You've made it easier to reach the goals. You've been there to answer the questions that I have. Just like yesterday, I bought the muscle milk in the grocery store as a go-between. I seem to recall in the past, muscle milk wasn't always good. It was high in sugar, and I thought maybe fat. But this one looked good, so I'm like, okay, I think this will be a substitute till my protein comes in. And I asked you, and you responded real quick. Just the questions and the workouts and explaining everything, and you're encouraging. It's never negative. I know my dentist, I actually asked her because she's doing a boot camp with an instructor, and she said, oh yeah, my instructor told me I'm fat.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Mine wouldn't do that. So
okay.
She says it works for her, but
whatever works, I guess. But because there might be some people on the fence. There might be some people that have always wanted to just take a risk and try something. This is different than some other things that I know you've tried in the past. So if there is somebody kind of on the fence of whether they should give this a try or not, what kind of insight just would you have for someone like that?
I would say just the nutrition side. A lot of the other diets I've done, and I've done a lot of them, this is a lot less restrictive, so you're more likely to stick with it longer term. Even Whole30, you can go through 30 days, but then you're going to start modifying it on your own, and you're going to start throwing stuff back in because it's just not sustainable over time. And I think even Whole30 is one of the more lenient ones that are out there.
Mm-hmm.
But with this one, being able to still eat some of the foods I want, and as long as I keep it within my calories and macros, it's fine to some degree, right? As long as I'm not trying to fit 2 beers into my diet every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the diet's I think the diet would be a big selling point for people. I mean, the workouts, they're quick, we're intense, but it's, only a half hour, 45 minutes of your day, which isn't a big deal. But I think the diet's the one that usually gets to people when they're doing this stuff. And this one's not restrictive, but we're still losing the weight.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that.